Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. So we're going to get up to some interesting things this evening. We're going to speak about next phases. So we're happy to announce that MIH version 1.2.0 is now available to download on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. And this feature brings lots of new innovations into MIH. So we'll dive into that in a bit. I'll show you what that's looking like on the screen. Or let me just speak about it now. Let me not show the screen. So if we have a look at the new features, we've now removed authentication from the beginning of MIH. So when you first open up MIH, it used to ask you to use biometric authentication. So that's either face unlock, fingerprint, PIN, or password, and then it would take you into MIH. So there's a lot of complaints from the people of Mzansi saying that it slows down the process. Like, for example, if I want to use the calculator, now I still have to go and authenticate myself with the fingerprint in order to use the calculator. So that slowed things down, and it made it a little bit more annoying to access MIH. So what we've done, we've removed that from the beginning of accessing MIH, and we've moved that over to the specific packages. So now what would happen is specific packages have the capability to ask you to authenticate yourself. Sawubona Iki, nice to see you here. It'll ask you to authenticate yourself before entering that package. So that's what we've changed. Then we've added in the business profile section, so that's either whether you are editing your profile or you are viewing someone's profile. Jay, Sawubona, nice to see you here this evening. Like the new improvements, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And yeah, I'm also happy with the improvements to MIH. Really am happy. So yes, we're just diving through the list of different features that were unlocked in this update, and then I'm going to show you what my plan is for the future of MIH, the next update, and how things are going to change it a little bit. So that's what we're going to get up to. So the next thing under the business profile, whether you are editing your business profile or you are viewing a business profile, what would happen is we now added a QR code. So when you take this QR code and share it with someone, so it looks something like this. If I show you right now, it looks something like this. If you were to scan this QR code, it will take you directly through to our business profile that looks just like this. So that's what we've added in also. Thank you so much for the 300 likes, Iki. We appreciate you. So that's what we've added in. Also, we've now added in deep linking. So to enable something like this to occur, where you scan a QR code and it takes you directly into the person's business profile, what we had to do is enable deep linking for MIH. So because we were using a specific routing package previously, we've now changed that over and added a new router called Go Router for Flutter if you are a Flutter developer. And what that does is it enables you to do such cool things like this, like scanning a QR code and taking you directly into it. So think Takealot. When someone shares a product with you on Takealot, when you click on the link, it doesn't take you to the home screen of Takealot. It takes you directly into firstly the application and not the web version. And when it opens up the application, it takes you directly through to the product page where you can see what the product is all about and view it, the pictures, the images, the reviews, all of those kind of things. So that's what we've enabled inside MIH. Super happy with that feature. And let me tell you a story. So on Friday last week, I started going out to different businesses just around here in my neighborhood. I specifically went to Kensington, if you know Kensington here in Johannesburg. And yeah, I went out to the different businesses, and I specifically went to this car wash. So they were the very first business that I approached during the day and told them about the different offerings that MIH has. So if you have a look over here, all the different service offerings that are available. And then I was showing him the business info tab, which is this bad boy right here. So while I just put it over there and I was explaining something to him, and then him just on his own free will, he scanned this QR code with his phone. And this was the very first time someone scanned it that I know for sure did not have MIH installed on their phone. And what happened was quite incredible. So firstly, I must put it out there that the load time in the beginning is kind of long. But what we've done to improve the experience of that is have some messages over there. So while that was happening, I was speaking to him, and then it took us directly into MIH's business profile, which was exactly the behavior we wanted. Super happy, super proud of that situation. So that's the business QR code and the deep linking functionality that we did enable inside MIH. So those are the 3 different quality of life improvements that we've added into MIH. So what I was thinking about the videos for this week is today's video was about the screen brightness. So when you open up one of your loyalty cards in your Mzansi wallet, what would happen is the brightness of your phone screen would go to 100% so that it's easy for the scanners at the shops to scan your not QR code, but your barcode. So we've enabled that inside there also. So that was today's video. Tomorrow I'll speak about the QR code, and then I'll speak about the deep linking stuff, and I'll just break down the different features that we've enabled. So those 3 features, so it's the MIH Auth, biometric authentication, the business profile QR code, and the MIH router. So those are the 3 new features that we've added into MIH. And remember, this is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do is search MIH or MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. If you go to the About MIH package on the home screen of MIH, it will take you through to, or it will navigate you to the About MIH package where you can see the version. We are currently on version 1.2.0, a brand new version on our side. So yes, those are the 3 features. Now let's move on to the quality of life improvements. There are quite a few improvements that we have made. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different improvements. So the first one, what we are looking at is the MIH web GIF. So I did explain this a little bit earlier, but when you open up MIH through the web app version, the progressive web app version, it previously had a static screen with just the MIH logo, and then below that it said powered by MIH or Mzansi Innovation Hub. And that was it. So with a long loading time, when you first enter MIH, it did, like, the users, there was a few people that said, oh, is MIH working? What's going on? When they just had to wait a little bit. So we've added a GIF in with the logo pulsing, and then also some text at the bottom of the screen sliding up so you can read that. Just like if you're thinking of a game, like a PlayStation game or an Xbox game or something like that, when things are loading in the background, it has messages and like guidance of what the game is all about, some tips and tricks and all of those kind of things. So we did add something similar to that into MIH. Then we've added to the MIH home. Loading screen is tops. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The only thing that I wasn't able to fix, I like that. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. So Jay is saying he likes the loading screen. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. The only thing I really don't like about the loading screen is I wasn't able to get the GIFs. So remember, the things flashing on the screen and moving around are all GIF images. So with the packages that I'm using to have the splash screen, so that's called the splash screen, have that on there, it does some manipulation to the image before loading it to MIH when you display it. And what happens over there is it doesn't really like GIFs with a plain background. It does crazy things. So you would see a square around the things that are there. It's just some limitations in the software. We'll have to figure that out or go a different route with our splash screens. So yes, our back buttons. So now in MIH, previously you could use the back button, but if you are on the home screen of MIH, and with some of the gestures that we have nowadays, with Android you swipe from the side, and with iOS you swipe from the other side specifically. When you swipe over mistakenly, like if you're using Android, it would exit MIH if you're on the home screen, and that's not the behavior that we want. And I've done it myself, and it was a little bit annoying. So we've prevented you from exiting MIH on the first exit. So just like TikTok, when you try and exit TikTok, they say, please press, or they reload a new video for you, and they tell you at the bottom, please press it again to exit. So what MIH does, we don't load a new video to try and lock you in. What we do is we just give you a message at the bottom of the screen saying, press back again to exit. And then you can exit the screen. So it's just to prevent you from going all the way out of MIH and coming all the way back in, and that kind of thingy. Yes, the exit button is a great feature. Thank you so much, Jay. We appreciate you. Yeah, and it does It did annoy me a lot in the past. When before this update, it did annoy me that I was using my finger to click back, and then all of a sudden this takes me all the way back. And plus, MIH has swipe gestures into it. So sometimes I'm swiping over to the next tool, but then I'm too close to the edge. So what it would do is it would press the back button essentially and then to exit MIH. So now that's all prevented from our side. So that's the back button. Next is the screen brightness. Like I told you, when you first, if your phone, so this was a suggestion by Nia and Mommy over on TikTok. So she said when she was grocery shopping the one day, firstly, let me lay the foundation. So she has an iPhone, first and foremost, and she always has a phone on very low brightness. For what reason, I don't know. It's just a preference. And what she did is one day she was going to the grocery shop and she was trying to scan the barcode of her loyalty card, and the loyalty card wasn't working. So the cashier that was over there did say like, no, try and increase the brightness of your phone. That normally makes a difference. So then she was annoyed that she had to keep increasing the brightness and putting it back to normal when using MIH. And she did say that the other applications, store card or loyalty card applications out there, do have this functionality where they automatically adjust your brightness and then bring it back to normal. So in order to improve MIH and cater it for each and every person of Mzansi, we've added this feature into MIH. So now when you first open up a loyalty card, if you haven't accepted the permissions on the Android side, it will give you a pop-up message to say, please grant this permissions to improve your experience. But on the iOS side, it won't ask for that. Once you've accepted the permissions, what would happen is once you open up the loyalty card, it would increase your brightness to 100%. Then once you close it, it would decrease the brightness back to the original position before increasing it, if that makes sense. So now, even if you are a type of person that likes to keep your brightness on extremely low brightness, it would automatically adjust that just so that your user experience when scanning loyalty cards, because a lot of people are coming to MIH for the loyalty card feature, that'll be a much smoother experience for you. Next, Mzansi AI thoughts. So there used to be a lot of stars and a lot of formatting stuff that used to show up on the MIH screen, like stars around a word or a sentence in order to bold it. And it used to stay like that. So what we've done now is when MIH is thinking and generating a response to you, what would happen, it would automatically adjust the text to show markdown. So like a heading, for example, or bold or italics or all of those kind of things, it would do that for you. The next thing, the Mzansi profile, this is a simple fix. We've just changed the color of the edit profile picture button and edit your signature button. So previously it was just the standard light blue color of MIH, but I thought that was it wasn't distinct enough. It was getting lost in the blue of MIH. So I've changed it to green just so it can catch someone's eye in order for them to add a profile picture into MIH. So we've added that. And then also a bug fix from our side with the Mzansi wallet. If your loyalty card number is extremely long, then it would align it in such a way to make it easier for the person reading it. Like say, for example, the cashiers manually entering the number in to their systems, then it's easy for them to read. So we've adjusted that also. So that's MIH version 1.2.0. If you like what we are speaking about, you can download us on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. We are free to use. We are free to download. There are many features out there. So yes, let me tell you about my experience going out to different businesses. Now that we have our new flyer that shows the QR code, the business profile, and the different features of MIH, and we have our new business cards, we decided to go out to the different businesses of Mzansi and just showcase to them the different features and functionalities that are available. And once again, it was quite a daunting experience from our side because, how can I say this? W Printings, thank you so much, Jay, definitely W Printings. So it was quite a daunting experience from our side, and I'll tell you why. and how it differs from the business show. So the business show that we went to like maybe 2 weeks ago, it was quite interesting because when we got there, the people who were ready for you to start speaking to them, they weren't doing anything else. They were just standing there waiting for people to come to them to speak to them. So when you go up to this businesses in the business show, it was easy because they are ready for you to listen to you. But then going out to other businesses, remember they are doing their work at the moment. And most of the time, you're not speaking to the manager or the boss or the owner of the business. You are speaking to one of the normal employees of the business, whether it's a manager or someone else. So they're out there doing their own business, doing their own things inside or during the day. And now you coming to them and trying to take a few minutes of their time to speak to them about a product that they really not, sometimes, most of the time, they really weren't into that. But I'll keep pushing. I did go to a few businesses and I did see that, and Jay brought this to our attention also, that in the Mzansi directory, we do have a new business that was added, and this is a barber. So let's switch screens and see what this barber looks like. Screen view. Perfect. So let me go back and let me switch for TikTok. Flip. Are you able to see? Perfect. So if we have a look over here, let's go all the way back. So inside, this is the home screen of MIH. That's what you're looking at over here. And what we are going to focus on is the Mzansi directory. Not going much. He doesn't understand much English. Sorry, not much going on. Yeah. It looks like that. So if we enter the Mzansi directory, and we do switch over to the business search and do a business type filter, what we can do is head over to Barber and click on search. What will happen is you'll see Rizwan Salon. If we click on this, you can see that he does have a 5-star rating. Perfect. And I think 2 reviews on his side. Perfect. And you'll be able to call them, email them, rate them, and bookmark them for later. Let me add them to my bookmark. Done. And yeah, so like Jay is saying, he probably doesn't understand much English. And I see the mission and vision, just put a dot in for now to get through to the next steps. And didn't add the location also. But that's okay. I'll maybe hit up this business. I'll give them a call and see if we can help them get up and running inside MIH, because that is one of the products that we do offer. So there are barbershops over there. So going out to the different businesses, I went out to, let me flip this. So going out to the different businesses, I did go to many different shops. So it was just this one stretch. So in Kensington, if you don't know Kensington, it's like maybe 2 stretches of road. So it's the main road and then one offshoot road where there's a whole lot of different businesses out there. Those businesses range from a variety of different things, like normal grocery shops, like barbers, like restaurants. I think there was a battery specialist, all of these different companies. So I went out to all of them and just asking them what is MIH, or I was telling them all about MIH and how the Mzansi directory will open them up to the different people of Mzansi, and the people of Mzansi will be able to find them and utilize their services. I also went to a laundromat. So yeah, I went out to all of them explaining what the different services are that is available for them. It was a little bit daunting at first because you're bothering people in their day and they're out there trying to make their own money and sell their own products, but you're out here trying to sell to them. So it was a very strange experience. Thank you so much, Iki, for the 1,000 likes. We appreciate you. Yeah, so it was daunting, but we got through it, and I'm definitely going to go out for more. What we've done today and what I've been waiting for is, now that MIH version 1.2.0 is now available and our business QR code is up and running and working, I now reached out to all the businesses that I met during the Business Show Africa Prince, shout out, nice to see you here, that I met during the business show Africa. And yeah, just I had to create like a whole email. So I just reached out via email to all of the different, where's the business cards? To all of these different businesses out here. So you can see I have quite a few business cards over here. And I reached out to all of them, just reminding them about MIH, what we have to offer. Also sending them through our flyer so that they can read what MIH is all about and what services we offer them as a business and how that they can benefit from MIH. So I did that. Hopefully, I'll wait and see. Hopefully soon we'll get some responses back from them. But if not, that's okay. We'll still continue going out to different businesses in different areas. And we can see from there. So yeah, this time I just went to my areas that are close by, but I'm going to go out to the different areas inside Johannesburg, maybe further and farther from where I am located, to see if the businesses do want the services that we offer. Also, let's chat about the road forward for MIH. What's our next plans? What's our next phases? So I think we did mention this earlier, but we do want to get on the Huawei app gallery, because that's a whole market of people, specifically the Huawei phones, that we are excluding from MIH currently. And you'll have to side load it, but even that is missions. And I want the experience of downloading MIH to be a seamless experience. So we're going to add MIH to the app gallery. But there's a few things that we needed, like, yes, let's discuss roadmap. Perfect. So we needed a few things like a copyright document, right? So on Huawei, we needed to prove that we own the copyright information. Wanted to ask, let us know, Fresh King. Let us know what's up. And hello, man. Sawubona, Fresh King. Nice to see you here this evening. Let us know what you wanted to ask us. So on the Huawei app gallery, we had to submit a copyright documentation. So that's basically letting Huawei know that you are the copyright owners of the application. So I've been looking at the app, right? Okay, perfect, King. Let us know what's up. So I've been looking at the app. Perfect. What about the app? Let us know. Yes, so I was speaking about the copyright documentation. The copyright documentation is required so that Huawei will be able to find out. Thank you so much for the roses, Canelwe. We appreciate you. Thank you for the one rose. Micro businesses that don't have the capital to start websites. Okay, we'll let you finish your thought, Fresh King, and then we'll continue. We'll read yours. So, copyright documentation. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. So the copyright documentation is a way for Huawei to let them know that we are the owners of this idea and of the application itself. So in South Africa, so I did do some research about this, and in South Africa, you only need to apply for copyright. So firstly, you need to register your business in SIPC. That's a must that needs to happen. But then, so once you have registered your business in SIPC, in order to copyright or register for copyright of an idea, that idea is limited to films. So films and things like that. So if you are like creating software, you don't need to apply for copyright if the software was created by a business registered in SIPC. It would have automatic copyright protection as a software. So that's what we did. So since Huawei needed a document, I did create a sworn affidavit stating that I am the creator, I am the owner of MIH, all of the above, and I got that stamped and by the police, and I uploaded it to them also. So that's done. I'll speak about the rest now. Let's understand what King was asking. So Fresh King wanted to ask the question. So I've been looking at the app MIH. So is there a way for micro businesses that don't have the capital to start websites? Is there a way to create a profile platform for each business to list their products on MIH? Perfect question. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So that's definitely a part of the next phases of MIH. So King is asking, is there a way for a business to showcase the different products and probably services that they do have to offer inside MIH? So that is going to be when we expand MIH and make it a little bit more, make our Mzansi directory and the business profile a little bit more, what's the word? More feature rich. Let's say feature rich, for example. So definitely. So let me tell you about my thoughts for the future of MIH. In the future, so I do want to have a specific tab. So let's switch over so you can see MIH while I'm speaking to you. Also, another thing that I just started working on today is, remember I told you that I wanted to advise users that MIH, that they're on an old version of MIH and there's a new version available. So we've managed to implement that. So let me start up MIH now. And King, we're going to answer your question now. We're going to answer your question, but it's definitely in the pipelines. So while things is loading on this side, what you will see is MIH is going to install now. And then it's going to go to the sign-in page probably. And it should, yeah, there's it over here. Update app, question mark. And then it says a new version of MIH is available. Version 1.0, 1.2.0 is now, sorry, my bad. There's it over here, for those that didn't see, my bad. So this automatically popped up because I'm on an old version of MIH. So as you can see over here, new version of MIH is available. Version 1.2.0 is now available. You have 1.1.1 on your phone. Would you like to update it? Then it gives you the list of the different features that are there. It says ignore, later, and update now. So I'll just click later and let's sign in. So King, let's answer your question. Let's answer your question right now. So inside the business profile, so let's go to the Mzansi directory. Let's allow this. Let's switch over and let's filter for a specific thing. So let's say, for example, I go medical practice, search, and I search for my medical practice. Then over here, currently it's only the business profile where you can call, email, do all those things. You can view the ratings and you can view the QR code if you'd like to share it with someone else. So Fresh King is saying we should have a page or another tool just here at the top for someone to swipe over, and a button over here also that will showcase the different products and services that we have to offer. Shout out Iki, we have 2,000 likes from you. We appreciate you. So we definitely want to have something like that. But we can't just, I don't just want to have a place where you just list out text on the screen. That's a little bit boring. That's easy to do, but it's a bit boring. So what I want to do is, if we go all the way back, so services will probably have a services tab inside here. But what I want to also do is have a Mzansi marketplace. So the Mzansi marketplace will be on the personal side of MIH, and the Mzansi marketplace will be it will be there in order for us to solve, or for me to solve, the issue of having thousands of WhatsApp groups where people are selling secondhand goods, secondhand or new goods, right? So instead of me going onto WhatsApp and going onto a specific WhatsApp group and scrolling through the different messages of the day, finding out the goods, you're now going to be able to go to the Mzansi marketplace in order to find the different, either whether it's new goods or secondhand goods. But on the back side of this marketplace, we need to have the Mzansi store. So the Mzansi store will be the businesses side of MIH, where they will be able to load their different products on there. This is what we were asking for, King. So they'll be able to list the different products that they do have available, and inventory management and all of these kind of things will be available inside MIH. How to get the marketplace and get, so yeah, that'll be in the future. So yeah, that'll be in the future one day, where on the personal side you'll be able to dive into the marketplace to find different products, maybe even services. I must figure out, I'll have to brainstorm around how to do that. And then on the business side, it'll be your Mzansi shop, where you can profile, so we do not get People acting as scams. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yes, yeah, on the opposite side, on the business side, we'll have the Mzansi shop, or your Mzansi shop, or your shop, whatever we call it, where you'll inventory management, your products, and you'll list the different services that you have to offer. And I was also thinking, under the business profile, we need to have something along the lines of operating hours. So like Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., something like that on this page over here. Also, what I would like to have is the number of favorites this business has, things like that. So Fresh King is saying, please share your vision on how you're going to market the marketplace and get verification on profiles so we don't get people scamming, acting as scammers. Very interesting question. So remember, this is just a starting off thought. We still need to dive deep into all of these kind of things. So the first thing that we'll have to sort out is just standard verification for all the different users of MIH. So that's the first thing that we'll have to do. And that was also suggested by Jay. And now that we've implemented deep linking and we truly just have packages inside MIH, I think it'll be a little bit easier now to implement the email verification step inside MIH. But this is only going to verify the emails of MIH. So verifying the businesses themselves or people, that is very interesting, thinking about that. Let me know if you have any suggestions out there, Mzansi, but Jay is here. Shout out, Jay. Shout out. So I have, I'm not sure how do other applications do it. So I'm not sure on Facebook Marketplace. I know Facebook has a marketplace, right? Something very similar to Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook has a marketplace where anyone can just submit things. So we'll have to figure out a way to how do we reduce the amount of scams and scammers happening inside MIH. Very interesting. ID verification and business verification. I think ID verification is the best thing to do. And business verification also. So I think for our smaller businesses, shout out Fresh King for the idea. So I think for, like you were saying, our smaller businesses out there, micro businesses, SMEs, let's call them SMEs instead of micro businesses, SMEs. So they would sometimes, like, say for example, you are a gardener, right? Someone last week mentioned having gardeners on MIH. Say for example, you are a gardener and you're just working on yourself and cutting grass for the different people in a specific neighborhood. You don't really have a business, you didn't register on SIPSI, all of those kind of things. So we can't force you to have a business certificate verification. What we would have to do is we'll do ID verification for them. And then for the bigger businesses, they can do specific documents. But that's very interesting because I've noticed on, whose side is it? On Meta's side, when you set up a business account or a developer account on their side, you have to, and you specify that you are a business, you are asked to verify your ID first of all, and then also verify the business with the DUNS number. And I'm not sure what happens in the background, but they normally say like, no, this information will be verified and then we should get back to you in the next 24 hours or something. So we must figure out how to do that. Is the MIH team going to manually verify this kind of things? Oh, damn. Adding a section that helps existing businesses that are not formally registered. That's another thing. We can also have a way for people to register their business, I guess. Because we can have a way to guide people and maybe teach people. Maybe I must hit up SIPSI and see if they are interested in partnering with us to get people like registered on SIPSI themselves. Very good idea. Links to SIPSI. Yeah. Link to SIPSI. To get registered through MIH linked to SIPSI. Yeah, very interesting. Let's see. Let's try and get a hold of the contact people. So SIPSI. SIPSI. So SIPSI is the company. So it's the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission. That's what they stand for. Let's contact us. Mm, hectic. Okay, yes, over here. Perfect. Because I registered my business through FNB. Cool. Interesting. That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I must see if Subsea is interested in partnering with me. So get in touch. So I'll definitely thank you so much, Fresh King, for that great idea. I will try and email someone over here. Companies, contact us. Yeah, I'll try and find an email address of someone. Maybe I'll go into LinkedIn and I'll find someone that works for Subsea on LinkedIn and I'll hit them up. So let's see, Subsea. Yeah, so there should be some people that work for Subsea that I can hit up. But yeah, that's a very interesting and great idea, registering businesses. So there should be maybe under the business side over here, we can have a maybe a tile to say register your business or something. I also don't want MIH to be too bloated with too many things, but I think that's a good idea. Let me know in the chat if you think that's a good idea also. But yeah, I do think that's a good idea. So I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that. And it solves the problem of people paying for registering a business when it's just very true, very true. And I think there's a lot of scammers out here. So Fresh King is saying to solve the problem of people paying like maybe 1,500 Rand for registering a business through some shady business, whereas it's only 175 Rand if you're doing it directly through Subsea themselves. I think it's so cheap. So a lot of people, what I think, or this is what their business model is, they go to different people who require a registered business and they would say, no, we would handle all of this for you, because maybe they're not too versed with the computer and how things work over there, and then they would charge them an exorbitant amount of money in order to do that. Whereas if you do it through MIH or through some other platform like the FNB one, it'll be much easier. But very good idea, very good idea. I must reach out to someone in Subsea and see what's up. See what's up over there. Perfect. Perfect. So yes, next step. So I just showed you the upgrade section. Next steps, Huawei App Gallery. So the copyright documentation, I have something and I submitted that through. Next was updating our privacy policy. So I did do that on our HTML side. So what their feedback was is, since you want to publish this in mainland China, in order to make it easy for the users over there to utilize the application, please can you have a privacy policy that is in Chinese also, to make it easy for them. So what we did do is we did add this is, remember, future stuff. So we did add a mainland China version, a simplified Chinese version of MIH. And it looks something like this. So this is what it is looking like right now. And so you can, from here, you can visit MIH, you can switch to English, or you can switch to simplified Chinese. So it's just the exact same thing, just in simplified Chinese version. And by the way, I'm starting healthy drinks business, and I'll be adding it on MIH. Perfect, perfect. When your healthy drinks business is up and running, Fresh King, please feel free to jump in the lives, let us know, and then we can review your business profile and see what's up. Yeah, and if you are interested in getting the business info tab, please feel free to reach out to us for your particular business and we can hook it up for you. So this would live on your front desk of your business or somewhere where you are showcasing your business, and someone can either tap the NFC chip or scan the QR code to take them directly through to your business, instead of telling them, oh no, go to Google, search MIH app. No, it's this link over here at the top, click on this link And then, oh, you're not registered, register for MIH. So it's cutting out all of that process. So it's getting someone directly through to your business instantly with the QR code. So pretty cool. And I hope other people are interested in this. Let us know if you're interested. Then you can DM us and we can hook it up for you. Right? Then, so that's the simplified Chinese version. Then our app name. So currently when you install MIH, let's go home. You'll see that the app's name when it's installed is MIH. But when you go over to the Google Play Store, it's MIH app Mzansi Innovation Hub, or on the Apple App Store, it's MIH app Mzansi Innovation Hub. So that's what the app name is. So on the Huawei App Gallery side, they don't allow that. I think for security purposes, what I'm thinking about is, say for example, I have the MIH app, or this is the name of my application, right? MIH app : Mzansi Innovation Hub, and this is my logo. And then all of a sudden you install this app, and then the app's name is completely different, and the logo is completely different from what you have over here. So I think they're preventing that kind of situations from happening. So I did update that on the app gallery side, which was quite easy to do. MIH evolving? Definitely. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much. Then fixed biometric authentication. So I did upload a version. So this feedback that they gave me was from version like 1.0 point something that we submitted a very long time ago. And they said the biometric authentication wasn't working. And I think they were correct, because when one of the members of Mzansi reached out to me a while ago saying that if they didn't have biometric authentication loaded on their phone, the app wouldn't work. And I think this is the error that they were telling us. So we have added a pop-up message now advising you that no, MIH is available, or MIH does work, and it requires a authentication for specific packages, things like that. So we did fix that. So that's the part. Also, I'm not sure about the Quest store. So we were speaking about the Quest store and having MIH in VR, in virtual reality. But there's a specific permission over here, specifically the right settings permission, and that was to change the brightness of the screen. Currently inside the Meta Quest, they don't allow you to change the setting or to invoke the setting. They do, it's just their own restrictions on their side. And also, since Meta Horizon OS, which is their operating system, is a branch of Android, most of the things are the same. Do you have a VR headset? So yes, I do have the Meta Quest 3 headset. So there was a question by Jay. I do have the Meta Quest 3 headset. And then let's go to my TikTok. So I did publish a video not too long ago. So let's close this. So over here, so let's open it up. Let me change my audio also so you'll be able to hear. So you can see over here, this is me using my headset and moving around and navigating MIH over here. So we do have it. So I do have that headset, and then also I think it was a while ago where I did the other one. Let's see if I can find it, because it was quite a long time ago. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. So it is my headset. It is quite cool, but you can definitely tell that it's still a niche product. It's still a very new product in my thingy, but with the advancements that's happening with technology and AI and all those things, it is improving each and every update, just like MIH is improving. And also, I think Meta has shifted their focus to, let's go Meta Ray-Ban display. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but
this is Meta Ray-Ban display. These are glasses with the classic style that you'd expect from Ray-Ban, but they're the first AI glasses with a high-resolution display and a whole new way to interact with them, the Meta Neural Band.
So just imagine one day in the future.
All right, now, the display.
So now just imagine one day, so this is what it will look like, right, in your vision. So just imagine one day in the future, you're going to have MIH just here in your vision, in your glasses. So instead of it being WhatsApp like it's shown over here, you're going to have MIH displayed in your glasses and, you know, swiping through, finding businesses. And now this is what the ultimate future goal is for MIH, is that you, say you're walking somewhere, you pop up MIH, it displays in your glasses, just in the corner of your vision, just like this one over here. And you swipe over to the Mzansi directory, find the businesses close to you, search, select a business. When you click on navigate, just like in Grand Theft Auto, right, where it puts that line on the bottom of this, on the road, that pink line on the road itself, and then you just start following that line in order to get to the business. That's the future of MIH, and it's going to come in the future. But there's a lot of foundation work that we need to do in order to get it running. But this is super cool. But also, once again, very niche product. So I think Meta shifted their focus to try and become the first company to do this. This kind of thing with the glasses and the wristband and all of those things. But yeah, super cool. One day MIH will be there. And that's why we want to be on the Quest Store. Because once we're on the Meta Quest Store, we will be able to get MIH on the Meta Ray-Ban displays also. And you'll be able to use MIH like in your glasses. The future is now. The future is now. So that's the Quest Store. Email verification. Like Fresh King was saying, we need to add some email verification in. And add like a check mark and all of this kind of thing for people. So I know it's definitely possible. It's possible because we are using super tokens as our authentication layer. And super tokens do has email verifications built inside it. But what I was thinking of where to do this is if we open up MIH, let's go back. If we open up MIH and what are they speaking about now? Email verification, yes. So if I was opening up MIH, whether I'm signing in for the 100th time or it's my very first time signing up for MIH, it will automatically take you to the home screen of MIH. Once you're over here, there should be a pop-up message that appears over here. I've seen on some other applications that I've used, message to say to proceed using, to continue using MIH, please verify your email. And then you will verify things and all of those kind of stuff. So that's what I'll have to sort out over here inside MIH. Also, it'll take some time to figure out the logic behind it, but we'll hook that up. And what I'm not sure about is, do I want to or do I need to implement provider before doing this? Which is also something that I need to do. Not that I want to do. I need to have provider implemented inside MIH to fix our state management issues. So I think this is definitely higher on the priority list than anything else. Second priority list is email verification. Then this one over here is something easy. I'll just have to build new APIs and stuff. But this was also a suggestion by Jay to have the number of users and number of business accounts loaded into MIH. So the last time I checked, let's see. There are about 963 users. Let me show you over here. 963 users. And businesses should be just under 39. So there's 39 businesses and 963 users inside MIH. So instead of me always going to the database table to find this out, what we want to do is maybe inside the About MIH section, when you click on About MIH, just below our, or just maybe over here by MIH app version, what, just below this, we'll have like accounts created, MIH accounts created, and then businesses loaded, something like that, and display the real-time number of this. But we'll have to create an API to get the count of things, and yeah, I'll have to figure out the back-end services for this. But definitely something that can be added very soon in the next update of MIH. So let me put that a little bit higher, because I am trying to do some smaller things before working on a big solution like Provider. Then the next one is QR code loyalty cards. So instead of having, this is also a change to our database, would be nice for statistics, definitely. Thanks, Jay. So the next thing is QR code loyalty cards. So say, for example, I think Nando's, then definitely McDonald's, instead of a barcode, making me hardier. Work hardier, hectic. I was thinking, what's getting hard over here, Jay? Hectic. But yes, like McDonald's and like McDonald's and Nando's, they use a QR code instead of a barcode like the other businesses. So what we want to do is to enable this also. But what I was thinking is, instead of the current way that I'm implementing our QR codes and stuff, or our business cards, there's this other API that I found, is get business logo free API. So there's this API that I was looking at that I even think should be somewhere over here, but there's this API that I found, I think it's over here on GitHub, that allows you to get any business's logo. I know this is not related to code, but I was just wondering, are MIH monetization strategies? So we have multiple different strategies. Thank you so much, Tammy, for that question. We'll switch over and we'll answer your question quickly. So what is our monetization strategy? So remember, there's different ways that MIH is trying to make money out here. So the one way is through entertainment and through the MIH lives and posting videos and things like this. So I know currently, as we speak, we do get you do get some money through the gifts and roses and all of these things during the lives, but you have to be quite big in order to make that like a main source of income. And we are over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We are streaming over there also. So one day when we do pop off that side, we can have that as a source of income also. So that's the first way, through entertainment. Then the next way is through ads. What we do have is, sound is cracking on YouTube. Hectic. I think it's my, wait, give me 1 second. Okay, it's fine now. I think it's my microphone, if I'm being honest. I think my microphone does do nonsense these days. But the second way that we are monetizing is through ads. So our ads strategy is not perfect at the moment because we are learning things. And we are using third-party tools, which I want to move away from in the future. But if you head over to the Mzansi directory, or not the Mzansi wallet, and you click on any of the loyalty cards. So let me request this permission. This is the brightness permission that you'll have to apply for. So when we click on this, you'll see that there is a test ad that does appear inside MIH. So our ad strategy inside MIH is, we are only serving you ads when MIH is providing you with some benefit at that point in time. So when you first open up MIH, we're not going to serve you with an ad because we haven't provided you with any benefits yet. But whereas if you were to use a loyalty card, now we've made your life just a little bit easier with the digital loyalty cards. So we're going to serve you with an ad. The next place where we serve ads also is under the calculator, under the tip calculator. So let's say, for example, we have this as our bill, this is our tip, and we're not going to split it, and we click on calculate. We do have an ad there also. So once again, MIH is providing you with benefits. So now we are requesting some monetization from you so you can watch an ad for us. And also under the Forex calculator. So let's say, for example, we say 3 USD and ZAR, ZAR. Click on calculate. And then you can see we serve you with an ad also. So MIH does serve you with some ads also. While it gave me chat GPT ads now, I think, you know what, Jay? So Jay is saying that he's now getting chat GPT ads. So I've also been getting some cool and strange ads recently. I think in the beginning, because we were very new and the businesses didn't know about us, Google didn't know about us. So they were serving us with Timo ads and, ads with naked people inside it and all of those kind of things. Perfect. Thank you so much for supporting. So that's our other way of doing it. Yes, Jan, we got ChatGPT ads. I got a Microsoft ad, Microsoft Outlook ad. So things are popping off. So the next way that we are monetizing is what we are providing to businesses. So MIH is free to use for every single business, whether you are big or small. And how we would make money through the application, other than what I just mentioned to you, is we provide services and packages on top of MIH. So the first package is just to dip everyone's toe into MIH, right? So it comes with the new business info tab. So I'll show the people on TikTok right now. So this is the new business info tab. So this is what it looks like. It is just I'll open up Canva and I'll show you it. This is a way for businesses, This is a way for businesses to easily get their customers to add them onto MIH and find them, and for new users to find them and things like that, right? So this is what we offer to them as a package, right? So someone who's walking past can scan their QR code, add them as a bookmark, all of those kind of things. And so this is what we offer. This is under our basic package, right? Our cheapest package, which is for the masses. Tell me, does the QR code change all the time? No, so it doesn't change all the time. So Jay is asking the question, does the QR code change all the time? So for example, let's say if we go to your business, Jay, so the Mzansi directory, switch over to photography. Search, or is it downloaded? Okay, nice. I see you have a new profile picture there. Perfect. Love it. So if we look, this is JC Photo Booth, right? If we go over, this QR code would never change because it's linking you through to your business ID, the MIH business ID. So this will never change on our side. If it does change, it will automatically change for you, but we'll let you know. Thank you so much, Nso Shabangu. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. So this is JC Photo Booth's QR code. So you can scan this QR code right now on your phone, and it should take you through. If you don't have MIH installed already, it'll take you through the web version of MIH to their business profile. And at the moment, sorry, TikTok's asking me if I'm not a human. Perfect. So at the moment, this will never change. This stays the same. And you are able to download it with the menu button on the side. So you can download it and add it to all of your different marketing on your side. So I don't want you to be taking screenshots and having a low resolution version. So you can just download it and put it onto your marketing. So yes, you can download it, Jay. So so the business info tab is our basic package offering. And we have free online training on how to get up and running with MIH. That can be found in the About MIH section. So all of that is for people that don't have a lot of money but want to get up and running with MIH. They can do that. Thank you so much, Iki, for the 4,000 likes. We appreciate you. So you can see MIH Beginner Guide. You can click that and you can get started learning about MIH. But as a bigger business, you don't really want to be doing your own research on your side, figuring things out, setting up your profiles, all of those kind of things. So we have a standard package. That package, I don't have the tablet right now, but it comes with a tablet. So you don't have to buy a whole new laptop or a computer. So you have a tablet there. Then would be nice if it downloads the whole page with the business name and profile. Yes, definitely something to, let's add that to our thing, Great suggestion. So download full business QR image. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about that, Jay. and would definitely love to do that in the next update. So yes, our standard package, you don't really want to be going onto YouTube and watching our whole playlist of videos, because there's quite a few videos over there explaining what MIH is all about. So you don't want to be going through all of these things trying to figure out what MIH is all about. You want someone guiding you through this. So that's what our standard package has to offer. It comes with a tablet. So maybe you want your team members to have tablets to use this. Then we're going to have in-person training for you. So we're going to teach you how to use MIH. What are the different functionalities that are available there for you? And on top of that, thank you so much, Shippo, for the follow. We appreciate you. And on top of that, what we are going to do is we are going to assist you in getting up and running with MIH. Also, maybe add a small watermark. Definitely perfect for marketing purposes. Perfect. I was thinking that also. It's like you're reading my mind, Jay. It's like you're reading my mind. So yeah, getting up and running with MIH quickly. So that's setting up your business profile, adding your different team members, and all of those kind of things, and getting you started with MIH immediately after going through this training session with us. That's our standard package that we have to offer. Both of these two packages, our basic and our standard package, are once-off fees. So you just pay it once off, and then that's it. You can continue using MIH as much as you want. Then what we have is we will have a what is this? A premium package. So the premium package will come with everything that I just spoke about from the basic and the standard package. But on top of that, what it will come with is dedicated support. So these are more targeted towards your bigger businesses, not your medium-sized businesses, but your larger businesses. So these people in these larger businesses, like I said, don't want to firstly have their people train themselves. Maybe MIH. Perfect. We'll add that, Jay. So they don't want to train their own people. They want all of that to be done for you. And also, they don't want to be coming onto TikTok and DMing me or going onto different forums and trying to figure out what's wrong with an application, right? So if something is going wrong, they don't want to be going onto MIH or going onto TikTok or Reddit or YouTube or somewhere figuring out what's the problem. They want to tell us about the problem immediately and get it sorted immediately. So that's our dedicated support. So what a company would do is, this is where the monthly fee comes into play. So you'll pay a monthly fee to us, and you'll get dedicated support. So as soon as you facing any issues, you can call us, and we'll call us or email us, and then we'll fix your issue as soon as possible, and then you'll be moved to the top of the priority list in updating MIH. So that's our different ways that we are monetizing. Tommy, I hope that helps answering the question. But yes, that's what we do. So Jay is saying some great things over here. So Jay was asking the question, first he asked, does the QR code change? So the QR code that Jay is speaking about is under the business directory. So let's go to Jay's business and use that as an example. So Jay's business, we can just search for photography companies and click on search. Thank you so much, StarMood47 for the follow. We appreciate you. So if you head over to the Mzansi directory, this is what the logo looks like. Click on it and switch over to the business search. And I'm going to use the business type filter. So if I click on that, click on the down arrow and search for photography, search. Then you see JC Photo Booth. If we click on this, you'll see this is JC Photo Booth over here. If you'd like to access them, what Jay is speaking about is the business QR code. So he's saying, does this QR code change all the time, and can it be downloaded? So yes, it can be downloaded at the moment, but when you download it, it's just the QR code. So Jay further said on top of this, is it not possible to add this whole image over here to be downloadable? So definitely something that we want to add in the next update. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow. And then also so we'll update that tomorrow. Then Jay is also saying that we need to add a small watermark over here, somewhere inside this thing, to show that it's created by MIH, and some marketing for MIH also. If people want to remove it, could be a paid feature. Interesting. So there'll be a watermark somewhere, and if they would like to remove this watermark, then it could be a paid feature. Very interesting, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, we'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make this downloadable. But remember, this is currently a widget inside Flutter, and we have to convert this widget. So there is a way to convert the widget into an image, but now I'll work with AIs to assist me with this, but now I'll have to make this image that I just converted it to a downloadable image so that we can have that over there. Yo, Oyolu, what's good? What's good? I see you joined us over on Twitch. We appreciate you. So, and then also like powered by MIH with a copyright sign. Perfect. We could have something like that somewhere over this. So yeah, somewhere over this also. I've been okay most of the part. Lovely, lovely. How's your game development going? Is it moving? Are we able to check out? If I go into it now, will there be new progress out there? Let us know in the chat. For support, need a ticketing system for that support. Definitely. So, yeah, there's definitely lots of things that are required, and I think that'll come as we grow. So there are some free ticketing services out there, Jay, that we can work on or can utilize. But yeah, I definitely want to create something inside MIH to do that for us. So I don't like using other people's tools. Whereas I can just create on the outside. Thank you so much, Iki, for the 5,000 likes. Taking a pause. I don't know what else to add. Haven't had any recommendations. We'll jump into your, if we have some time, Oyolu, we'll jump into your website and we'll maybe give you some recommendations on there also. So yeah, the QR code thing, I'll definitely try and see what we can do for you or for us, because I do want to make this downloadable so that the businesses of Mzansi can download it and use it in their own marketing tools, like in their flyer on the bottom right hand corner, for example. But there must be like powered by MIH or something on there, just so that we can get a shout out also. Love the idea. What game? Let's see. Jay, have you not seen Oyolu's game? Let's dive into the game right now. So I did get a good review from someone, don't know who though. Perfect. I think it was me. I definitely think it was me, but let's jump into your game. So if you're looking for Oyolu's game, once again, dive into the Mzansi directory, which is right here. In the Mzansi directory, just switch over to the business type search, and then when you search for games, there's it over here. So you can click on it, click on search, and then you'll see Alpha Kept. So Alpha Kept is Oyolu's game, one of the members of Mzansi from India over on Twitch. So if we click on it, here's his business QR code. You can scan it right now to visit his website and visit his game also. So this is what it looks like over here. So you can scan the QR code. It is a games company. So the review, there's 2 reviews over here. So the one review is from you, Oyolu, and then the other review is from me. So you can see Yaso_Meth. This is me. So yeah, the second review is from me. So let's dive into your game. So I see there's 4.5 stars. Why did you give yourself 4 stars? You must give yourself 5 stars over here so you can have a 5-star review. But let's visit his website. So Oyolu has a game. It's called a idle RPG game, real role-play game. So it's an idle role-play game. So you basically select the type of character that you'd like. Let's see. Yeah, it's an idle RPG game. So so this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, Jay, some of it is cut out on your side, but I'll make sure to show some of it. So what you do is you start auto battle. Been waiting for my video, hectic. I'll show you. I'll go through the streams, Prince. I'll go through the streams to get it. I'm sorry, last week it was a little bit hectic on my side. So I wasn't reviewing the streams, but I'll go through and review it tonight and get your stream. Because there was a lot of issues with my lives when it came to the internet connection. It kept on cutting off and things are different. You know what, Prince? Tonight, let's go visit your game and visit your thing and see. But yes, let's head over to the game, right? So you can see I'm starting the current auto battle. So it's gonna automatically battle for me and get me points and things like this, and pets and all of these different things that are available. Then what I can do is I can equip different things over here, like buy different things. So where's my coins? So basic leather protection. So the game is quite hard to use. I'm not gonna lie, Oyolu, the game is quite hard to use at the moment, because I don't know how to use the shop. You're not leveled up enough. What level am I up? Oh, I'm a level 1 sword. My bad, my bad, my bad. I remember the last time I was a wizard. But I see I am a level 1 sword person. Let me show Jay. So I am a level 1 swords person over here. And you can see on the top of the screen over here, I am a level 1 swords person, and that's what it's all about. So you just upgrade your person, get new coins, get new things, and that's how stuff will happen. Ooh, awesome. I like I'm on level 2 now. Perfect. I like the rewards at the different levels. So that's what you'll have to do. You'll click play, you'll go through it, and that's what the game is all about. Name didn't click, sorry. Oh, I saw this, didn't click the name. That's okay, that's okay. So Prince, let's give you a shout out. Let me see if I remember what your business name is. So it's definitely under, is it Digital Solutions? No, I know, it's MUN. It's MUN, let me not be a fool. So it's M.U.N. There's it, MUN sites. Perfect. We're gonna do a shout out for you right now. So let's do this. Let's give you some ratings. So bookmark us. Give you a 5-star rating. Also, what I want to... No, I won't do that. So let's give you a 5-star rating. Best software dev company in Mzansi. Add. Perfect. So perfect. Shout out MUN Sites. MUN Sites is a software development company inside the Mzansi directory. If you'd like to view them, please feel free to scan this QR code on the screen right now, and you'll be directed directly through to their business profile. So MUN Sites empowers businesses and builds communities through technology. They create digital platforms that don't just exist online. They actively help companies grow and connect people, turning websites into powerful tools for expansion and collaboration. Shout out MUN Sites. We appreciate you for being on the Mzansi directory. Let's visit their website. So this is MUN Sites, you can see at the top, and it is powered by Malcolm, their web developer. Scroll, perfect. So we'll go through all of them. So hi, I'm Malcolm, a web developer and designer based in South Africa. I create high-profile, eye-catching, and unique websites. They specialize in UX, UI design, branding, and prototyping. View your work. What specifically would you like us to click on, Prince? Let us know. So this is some of your work. So our services. Love it. So let's see. So our services, we provide comprehensive web solutions from design to deployment, helping businesses establish a strong digital presence through web design, web development, mobile-first architecture, e-commerce applications, so payment systems, online stores, analytics, performance or lightweight fast website optimized for performance, SEO, and user experience, and brand identity. Perfect. And you are able to contact them on WhatsApp or email them. And you can see what their portfolio looks like. There's quite a few websites over there that they did use. Shout out. Thank you so much for jumping onto the Mzansi directory and jumping onto MIH. Let us know what's your experience of MIH like so far, Prince. Location, South Africa. Quick quote request. Interesting. You're definitely giving us some ideas here, Prince. Something like this would definitely be nice inside MIH. Because currently it's just the email vibe, but doing it directly through the website is quite cool also. But cool. Thank you so much for using the Mzansi directory. Once again, if you'd like to visit MUN sites, no need to go through all the struggles. All you have to do is scan this QR code on the screen right now, and it will take you through to MUN sites. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Prince. We appreciate you. Did I add you as bookmark? Yes, perfect. Yeah, very cool things out here. Very cool things out here. So yes, tomorrow, let's see what my plan is for tomorrow. So I do want to go out to businesses again and offer them MIH and see what they have to offer. Or see what they have to say to me. But I don't know what area. So I definitely want to go to Soweto. I want to go to Soweto and go to the different like Shisanyamas, like all the different, I've heard there's like a nice stretch of road with a whole lot of different businesses inside Soweto that I haven't been to. So I want to go there and go to the different businesses and showcase MIH what we have to offer. And hopefully we can infiltrate Soweto. Then once we do that, we can infiltrate the different areas of Mzansi. Because MIH is for everyone, it's not just for big businesses. So let's see. What I'm going to work on tomorrow is something easy. So definitely this one over here. The business user count, hopefully tomorrow during the day, I'll get that sorted. This will be sorted. And then the download thingy, I'll figure this out. Then, what else can we do tomorrow? Go to Hillbrow. Jay, I see you want me to die. Jay, I'll definitely go to Hillbrow if you come with me as protection, because I'm a little bit afraid of Hillbrow, not gonna lie. Let me know if there's anyone out there that's gonna come with me, and I'll definitely go. But at the moment, we'll start off small. We'll go to Soweto. Hi. Gojo. Shout out Gojo. Thank you for diving into the chat. How are you doing, Gojo? So yes, so that's what we're going to do. What other things do I want to do? Also, the simplified Chinese. So this is the things that I want to do. I'm going to have a simplified Chinese HTML. I'll come with hectic. Shout out, Jay. Shout out. So our simplified Chinese privacy policy is currently, our HTML version is sorted out. So remember, our privacy policy is both inside Flutter and inside an HTML document. That was just because our deep linking wasn't working correctly and Google was having trouble finding it and things like that. So what we did is we created an HTML version. This is sorted. I did show you it earlier. Let me show you it again. Go to the web, simplified Chinese version. Perfect. So this is it over here. So this is our simplified Chinese privacy policy, and you can switch over to the English. Switch. This is just a standard HTML sheet. But what I want to do is inside MIH itself, under the About MIH package, here's our privacy policy. So I want to add a simplified Chinese button over here also to convert the text into simplified Chinese for us. Then that should be sorted, because I think on Huawei's side they were able to get into my privacy policy, but it just wasn't in Chinese for them. So I'll have to fix that. But it'll be kind of quick because I already have the text available. It's just tedious copying and pasting that we're going to do. But that's what I'll sort out first. Or that's what I'll sort out next. Then the user count. Then the downloading of the full image, QR code image. Then I think the Huawei app gallery will be ready. So maybe MIH version 1.2.1 will be available on the Huawei app gallery. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. I think this is enough work for tomorrow. If I get too much, then I can start planning on provider over here. But I'll have to continue working on or doing some research and planning and all of those kind of things to get provider sorted. What I'm thinking is I have to run through MIH, the whole of MIH, and see, okay, what's required inside the Mzansi profile package, which is both the business profile and the Mzansi profile. So what's required? What data is required? So definitely like a app user is required, a business user is required, a business is required, a business team is required. So that's a list of users or list of business users. So all of these kind of things are going to be required, and that's going to be our different providers. So I'll have to make a list of all of those kind of things, like under the Mzansi profile, I'm going to need a list of users, a list of businesses, a list of favorites. So all of those kind of things is going to be required when we do it, and how to update the information. So it's definitely a long process. Once we sort out provider, then we can definitely move over to the offline first architecture. So Tammy, I know you did request that, like maybe in last week's live. I know you did request that, and the offline first architecture will definitely be implemented once provider is done, because this will lay the foundation for us to implement those kind of things. So yeah, I think we have enough work to do tomorrow, and I'll pick a day when I want to go out to the different businesses. So I did have something on my, I do have something in my calendar as a standing day for going out and doing sales and stuff, but I'll just have to relook it and see what we can do. And if you are a business and you would like to get a demonstration of MIH and use the different services, take on the different services that we do have to offer, please feel free to scan this QR code on the screen right now. It'll take you through to our business profile, or just search Mzansi Innovation Hub and we'll find us at the top of the list. You can give us an email, a call, and yeah, we can work a plan out together. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH Live this evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you. All of those for diving into the chat, all of those for just watching, and all of those for just sitting there. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the MIH Lives, we are live Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. and we normally go until 1:15 or until 1:30. So that's Monday to Thursday. If you like MIH and like what we spoke about today, please feel free to utilize MIH. We are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do is search MIH or the MIH app, and you'll find us at the top of the list. So you can see Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. You'll find us at the top of the list. And if you'd like to support us even further than you're already supporting us by watching, by liking, by sharing, all those nice things, what you can do is you can become a premium member of Mzansi. This unlocks multiple different multiple different perks. That's the word. Multiple perks for you. So the first perk is you'll become a part of our MIH testers. So these are the people that get the latest version of MIH first before anyone else, and we'll tweak things, we'll work on things, and we'll make sure that the version of MIH that is publicly released is the best version available. What we'll also have is we will have a private Discord server. This private Discord server is for all the premium members of Mzansi. This is another way that we're monetizing, Tammy, is our premium members of Mzansi. So this is available on TikTok, and it's also available on Patreon. Like I said, you can become a MIH tester. You'll get access to our private Discord server, where the premium members of Mzansi can chat amongst themselves about issues, about new features, just regular discussions. Then what we do have also is we're going to have monthly hangouts with the premium members of Mzansi. So once you become a member, once a month, what we'll do is we'll have a live call together. We're still figuring out whether it should be live to all the people of Mzansi or a private one where we can sit and chat and all of those different kinds of things. We'll have that, and also we'll have shout outs. So during the lives over on YouTube and Twitch, what we will have is we'll have like a little banner on the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen or somewhere on our screen showing the different premium members of Mzansi. So that's what we are doing. So that is available over on TikTok and on Patreon. If you'd like to become a premium member of Mzansi on Patreon, click on the Support Our Journey button in the About MIH package of MIH. So cool. Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate each and every one of you. And let's keep working hard, Mzansi.